Welcome to the INSTANDA On Demand series. On this episode, we're talking about how being digital is now the table stakes and achieving product agility in insurance is key. I'm delighted to be joined by our guest, Tony Lawrence, the CEO of Imperium. Hi, Tony.
Hi, Gary. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. And from all of the reading I've been doing, it's becoming more and more apparent that being digital and achieving product agility is now the table stakes for the insurance industry. Tony, why do you think this is the case?
Well, I think, Gary, digital is the way of the world now. This has been driven by the growth of the millennials. It's what customers want. They want the ability to buy anytime, anywhere. Their positive experience of buying consumer products from the likes of the Amazon ecosystems has led them to replicate this in other purchases, specifically financial services. And then I think, Gary, the COVID-19 pandemic has just accelerated the demand for digital from customers. Both brokers and insurers are much more reliable on remote working and broker management systems to place business. And I think to support this, Gary, you need product agility. It's absolutely key. You need to be able to deliver value to the customers through fast, iterative cycles of both discovery and delivery. It's also the case that being digital generates more value in that it delivers cost savings through automation, it increases productivity, underwriters have more time to underwrite rather than pull together manual information, and it improves customer loyalty through both the provision of choice and also a frictionless customer service experience.
So you mentioned Amazon there and all the great stuff they're doing, and they're constantly seen as the biggest threat to the industry. What do you think are the biggest risks for the industry if it doesn't keep pace?
Well, I think, Gary, the biggest risk for the industry is really missed opportunity. There's going to be certain lines of businesses that will see a deterioration of expense ratios. Premiums are going to go down, but the cost of servicing is going to go up. I think more broadly, customers, because they're seeking to replicate their online shopping experiences, will instead look to buy insurance from ecosystems. And this will have a negative impact on brokers' market share. And I suppose the way that I see it is ultimately it's a missed opportunity for the industry. If you can shift to digital, you've got a great opportunity to help customers understand and decrease the risks to their business, which benefits both the customer and also the ultimate insurer.
So having been there and done that, can you give an example of how Imperium has implemented that digital first approach and why it's been of benefit?
Yeah, absolutely, Gary. We partnered with INSTANDA 5 years ago. We saw an opportunity to create a market-first quote, buy and bind intuitive platform in the agricultural insurance market space. And our vision was, and it remains the same today, was to make insurance as easy as possible for our customers to buy. Sometimes we use the slogan or the strapline, make difficult easy. We overcame barriers to entry, being the first to enter this space successfully as an MGA in the last 20 years. And we did this by embracing the InsurTech and creating a self-service product. And our iFarm brand in this space is now seen as the go-to brand.
So for all those watching this and hearing of Imperium's success, what would be your top 3 tips for the industry about going digital?
Well, I think number 1, Gary, is that digital transformation must be from the outside in. It's about customer requirements and radically orientating your business model to suit the needs of the customer in this increasing world of personalisation and choice. And that needs to be the focus, not the tech. I think secondly, Gary, the key to success is keeping it simple. And what I mean by this is the customer solution needs to be simple, easy to buy, simple products, easy to understand, and to facilitate self-service. And then the whole digital shift and transformation has to be supported by a simple operating business model. And then I think, Gary, the key is identifying the right InsurTech platform is fundamental from the start. For us within INSTANDA, it was about speed to marketplace, potential partner integration through the likes of APIs, and also the ability to take it global on a seamless basis. And I think, probably the final point is just to make sure that when you're choosing the partner, you do it swiftly and you establish the reality through hands-on experience and testing and learning, rather than a long drawn-out procurement process.
No, it's been fantastic to hear from you, Tony, and it's been very insightful. So thank you for your time. That's been the episode of INSTANDA On Demand, and I hope to see you on the next episode.